Let me start by saying this was about 10 years ago, and I had just turned 18. I was working for a grocery store called Food Lion during a remodeling campaign called Wave 4. Basically, I was just a normal shelf stocker that was selected to represent my store and join a team of other employees that go around the state bringing other stores up to date with new procedures and helping them catch up refilling shelves after being remodeled. This story takes place at a fancy restaurant bar just outside the hotel my team was staying at in Wilmington, North Carolina. My team and I are having a nice meal after a long day at work, and the food was fantastic. The server, not so much, but not awful yet. We noticed on the menus that there is gratuity added for parties of 10 or more. We didn't worry about it for two reasons. One, our team only had 8 people, and two, we are reimbursed for our meals and fuel during the trip up to $100 a day, including alcohol. Now, we can't exploit our company to just get $100 a day. It's only if we spend it, then we will get reimbursed for what we spend. This is important. See, we have all decided that we wanted people to like us off the clock at the bars, so if we spent $25 on food that day, we would tip as much as it took to reach our $100 limit. Legit. Each employee left 50 plolas in tips every night. If I can't get the money, I can at least pass it on to a nice server. Well, shortly after we finish eating, our waitress, that is Karen's niece, drops the checks on the table and walks away. Didn't even tell us whose was whose check as we paid separately. So we used the minute to figure out whose is whose, and we realized that she had written in her own tip on the tip line of each receipt and highlighted the suggested tip amount of 15% on the bottom of said receipts. While discussing this at our table, we decided that we did not want to support entitlement like this, and some of our party said, "Well, I guess she's missing out on our plan." When asked about why she wrote in her own tip, she referred us to the text on the menu. 15% gratuity is added to parties of 10 or more guests. We point out there are only 8 people in our party, and she said, "Oh well, just sign the receipt," and walks away. I wasn't going to put up with this lady's BS, so I got up, walked to the bar, and just asked for a manager. A nicely dressed man approached me moments later and asked if he could help me with something. I explained the situation, and he apologized and told me to wait while he asked his employee her side of the situation. Moments later, the waitress comes out from the back, stomping towards the bar and is taking off her apron. She goes under the bar just across from where I'm standing to get her purse. As she stands back up, I couldn't help but mention to her, "BTW, I plan to leave a $60 tip to max out my daily allowance." She just dead-eyes me and mumbles, "Fucking asshole," before stomping out to her car and leaving. The manager comes back and apologizes again and said she won't be an issue anymore and proceeds to refund our entire group's meals, including alcohol. This was the second day in town, and we returned there every night after work for the remaining 2 weeks while we were at that hotel.